Welcome in to another Friday night, everybody. Friday night live stream. We've been doing this, for a while now. It's never getting old. It is just the best night ever. Friggin' Friday night. Yes, I am particularly excited tonight because I get to see all of your beautiful names on letters on the screen. It'd only be better if we could all hang out together. One of these days it'll happen. One of these days. But tonight we'll just have to settle for just seeing me. Sorry about that. But it's what you get. Welcome in, everybody. Everybody hopping over from the old Trev stream. Trev Klein stream. Trine. The Clev stream. Trev. Trine. Prime time. Trevor. Oh, jeez. Starting off on the wrong foot. Jeez Louise, there's some super chats already. Thanks, everybody, for coming in already. There's so many people up in here already pre-gaming, chit-chatting. Thank you, Trev and Klein, for sending people here. And thank you, Trev, for being the boss hog. Just over there, just making everybody get riled up, ready to rock and friggin' roll. Yes. Thank you, Trev. You get me excited. Man, in more than one way, actually. Which is cool. Oh, Jesus Louise. Oh, man. I am super, super stoked. Tonight we're going to do a couple little tastings. Then we're going to get into a blind flight sent by the always fan-friggin-tastic like family. The name of the flight is called Tater Tots. Tater Tots. So maybe there's some clues there. I don't know. And then after the flight, if we're up to it, we might have a head-to-head for the light heavyweight champion of my channel. We might match something up against old Forster 1920. We'll see. We'll see if we have enough time and how I'm doing. Taylor Fawns, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that right off the get-go. Amazing. Not Fred. I am one of your biggest fans. No, you're not. I'm one of your biggest fans, not Fred. Gary Franchi, Trev and Klein sent me, but I was coming anyway. Thank you for the super chat, dude. I appreciate it. Your winnings are on their way from a while back. They are being couriered by a gentleman, horse and buggy style, headed in your direction as we speak. Roger D, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. It's time, Andrew Spurrell. You're right. Keith Schmidt, JJ, Chris Boozlin. See ya. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Michelle Lynn. Hey, Michelle. Ryan Tarpey, Mike Franklin, Glenn Lepsick, DJ Friggin Beacon, William Davilar, Douglas Snell, Patrick Fulmer. Love you, dude. Andrew Spurrell, Scottish Bourbon. It's not a thing, but it's your name, so we'll take it. I miss now things are getting away from me here. I'm already ready to rock. Ready to rock and roll. I'm sweating again. It was like 50s and 60s here, and then all of a sudden today, like 80 something. And my body was in hibernation mode, and now it's back into sweat burning mode. Richie Z, what's going on, brother? Destination Bourbon, love you, Klein. With Whiskey Ride, the Bourbon Guy, Dickie Dad, Phone Doctor 123, Old Man Joe, Friday with ADHD, hells yes. Will Pusher, Cameron Batco, William Moody, Tommy D, Will Pusher, $25 super chat from Jason Busey. Trevin Klein sent us. Klein said hi. Hashtag BDC. Hashtag tenure. Hashtag Go Navy. Thank you so much, Jason, for the super chat. You legend, you. Run Rev Collins, Joseph Brazo, Ryan Tarpey, Chris Buzalincia against us, Porter. Congrats on 7K subs. We just did that. We did that today. We knocked it. We went right over the hump pretty much right before we started. Amazing. Last week we were at like just over 6,000. This week, right up just over 7,000. What the hell? I don't even know what to say other than thank every single one of you so much. It's crazy. Julie L's in the house. Friggin' Jewelster. AB Cigars, Alec. What's going on, Alec? Was enjoying a nice Alec Bradley cigar earlier today. I'm sure I'll tell you more about it later. You know, just because they're the best cigars on the friggin' planet. Uncle Buck, Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal, Mr. Matt Porter. That's not a bad shirt idea. Joe Pastrana, yes. Man. I'm just $10 super chat from Mike Franklin. Matt, love the content. You are the common man that strive. Let me start over with reading the right way. Matt, love the content. You are the common man that strives about all of us. Cheers. Thank you, Mr. Mike Franklin. I try to be just me. So I'm glad that people enjoy what I do. Today's friggin' video, over 3,000 views already. I'm glad people like that. It didn't bug. Got it. Friggin' got it. No, I didn't. Son of a bitch. Well, it was close. Tell your friends I almost got you. It was close. That video that I put out today, when I shot it, I thought it was going to go better than what it turned out to be. But there's going to be more types of whiskey drinker videos for sure. For show. Coming up. Oh. Every time. Okay. I'm catching up here. I'm still catching up. I freaking love all you people. If you're not subscribed to Destination Bourbon or Trev Wilson, make sure to do that. Make sure you go and do that. Absolutely should do that. AB Scars Alex says, can we be best friends? Yeah, we can be if you fight off Dan Shook and Michael Klein I can have more than one best friend. Destination Bourbon, you son of a bitch. In the best way possible. $25 super chat. November 14th. We will be there, dude. I freaking love you. I am so stoked. November 14th. Bardstown, Kentucky. A new champion will be crowned. Not the Blend Again champion, but also the Blend Again champion. It's me. I'm going to win this competition. I'm going to do it. And tonight is the kickoff to the new training regimen, new training schedule. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. $5 super chat from Roger D. Let's do this, Matt. Hells yeah. Linux Cat, Trevin Klein sent me. Thank you, Trevin Klein. Genius says, Amy Bohm. Bomb. Amy Bomb. Amy's a bomb. Let's hear it for Trevin Klein for the world's best pregame. I hope everybody else clapped. And if you didn't, shame on you. But clap for me right now. Round of applause. Best friggin' pregame ever. Jason Busey got really warm today and I wasn't ready for it. Tell me. I was like, actually, my wife, we were leaving the house and she put on this big sweatshirt. I was like, oh, it's pretty warm out there. She's like, I think I'll be fine. Guess what? She got a little toasty and I warned her. Z-Man's in the house. Porter. Love it. Todd Trent, what's going on, buddy? Run Rev Collins. Bev Porter, that's my mom, celebrating 7K. I ate that many calories today to celebrate. No big deal. Love you, Mom. Old Charter on point again. 7K subs. Hells? Yes. $3 super chat from DMCKY. World class. I don't know about that. But you know. $5 super chat from Roger D. Send some samples. Okay. All right. Looks like I'm caught up. Hells yes. So yeah, first thing I was going to say was 7,000 subscribers. Amazing. That's like 1,000 in a week, and then 1,000 the week before that. Don't know what to say other than thank you all, each and every one of you. Thanks for telling your friends. Thanks for clicking the thumbs up button. That helps get my videos on like recommended and stuff. Appreciate it so much. Leaving comments helps. All the interacting you do with videos helps a ton. So, you know, thank you. DC says, bring me to Pappy. Lyle Cowart says, told you on your way to 100K. That's a long way away. I don't think there's not that many people in this world who appreciates what I do, I'm sure. Probably not. Wow, I remember these several months ago with 50 people. Crazy as a mofo. How many are in here now? Oh, goodness. I didn't know there was that many people in here. Holy crappers. 190 people. Jeez Louise. Welcome. Welcome in. Welcome. Oh, DC says, buy a Bring Me to Pappy t-shirt. That's funny. Oh boy, what's Uncle Buck talking about? An ADHD t-shirt approved by my mother? Gonna need you to run that one by me. Davis on. So you can buy a decent cigar. Laugh out loud. Well, I will use that $15 and go buy an Alec Bradley. Probably one of those blind faiths, and have some change left over for a McMeal at the old McMeal place. Thank you for the super chat, Davis. Appreciate it, dude. Funniest dude in the bourbon community, period. Fire flame crying out. So the fire, then he tried to put it out. 200 in chat already. This is what let's see. This is what DC was talking about. DC designed the Bring Me to Pappy shirt, and it's available on my Teespring now. So DC made this after my Pappy Van Winkle video. So there's the Bring Me to Pappy t-shirt. Come to find out, when you wear the t-shirt out bourbon hunting, it seems to have some pretty good luck. I scored some pretty cool stuff wearing the shirt. I think DC did also. Also, haven't sold a single one of these sons of bitches yet, but it's the ADHD Whiskey Summer Slam shirt. I'm gonna have to order a couple just to show it off, because it took me a while to design the Summer Slam. Apparently not a hit with the ladies or the gentlemen. So maybe next summer it'll be a bigger slam. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, missing stuff left and right. Pretty soon you'll be a cigar snob. I don't think that's possible. John Call, $5 super chat. Thank you. Congrats on 7K. Just had an amazing album. Rabbit Gatekeeper. Can you shout out my buddies Garrett and Seabass? Love your stuff, buddy. Is that Seabass over there? That's so funny. That's Dumb and Dumber, right? Isn't his name Seabass? Hell yeah. What's going on, Garrett? Friggin' Seabass. Grassy sneakers. That's funny. What the hell's happening here? Jason Busey, another $25 super chat. You crazy individual. I love you. This is for either travel to Bardstown or buying some takeout. It'll help both ways. Both ways it'll help, because it's all going to happen. AB Scars Alex says, where can I get the shirt? There's a link in the description below. I think it should be. Michelle Lynn, thank you for the $10 super chat. Watch your first live. Still watching. Here's to being you. Fun, real, and content perfect. That's the nicest thing ever. Thank you, Michelle. She was there for the first live stream. That was a rough one. And then they got rougher and rougher, and they're still pretty rough. Look. Ruben Barajas in Utah just picked up 2 EC Toasted Barrel, Ezra 7, and a McKenna. Still looking. Jeez, some good luck there. Not a bad trip. Austin Phelps just ordered my Bring Me to Pappy shirt. Tell you what, if you guys have a Bring Me to Pappy shirt, you got to tag me on Instagram when you go out hunting for bourbon, and let me know how it works out for you. Kick his ass, Seabass. That's right. Oh, love it. Hey, Caitlin Brubaker's in the house. What should my dad and I try tonight? A Remus 1 through 5? Or 1 through 4? Because that's how Roman numerals work. Or a Sam Houston 14? Ooh. I'm pretty partial to the old Sam Houston. The Remus stuff is really super good, but Sam Houston is fantastic. Probably one of the best bourbons made, maybe ever, but definitely this year for sure. Richie Z, $5 super chat. Thanks, Matt, for giving us all great time every time. Yes, I try to. I know it's not always like I always feel like I left something on the table, and I hate that. Hate it. It's gonna be I don't know. Tonight I'm gonna hang it all out there to dry and to rock and roll. We're gonna rock it out. Porter, what shirt should we wear on November 14th when we watch you live? Don't care. I don't care if you're wearing a shirt as long as you're watching. And even if you can't watch, I still appreciate you and love you. Wear whatever the heck you want. ADHD Whiskey, your channel brought my wife on board. That's a compliment, because that's not the easiest thing to do. Lyle says he got 2 Elijah Craig barrel proofs, a toasted and a McKenna since yesterday. Hell yeah. Score. Friggin' score. Rough live streams are what the whiskey is. Yeah. Sometimes I like to make them, I wish they were better than they are, but they don't turn out to be the best every time. In the lawn with Zach, $5 super chat. Thank you. I'm definitely getting a Bring Me to Pappy shirt and wearing it on my Bourbon Trail trip in October. You just walk into a store and you find the first Cody you can find and you say, Bring me to Pappy. Bring me to Pappy. And when they tell you that they don't have any, you stand your ground and you say, listen, I've been through this a million times, and before I leave here, you will bring me to Pappy. The shirt is just a warning that you're there and they know it's coming. They'll know you mean business pretty much right away, for sure. Ascot only. That's funny. So I'm sipping right now. Haven't gone back to this in a while, but this is the Bardstown Fusion Series 2. And these bottles, look how pretty the bottle is. It's got like the laser etched stuff on the back of it. So I think when I'm all done with this, it's going to turn into a pretty sweet infinity bottle. But I was enjoying a little of this before I started and thinking that it's one of the only whiskeys I have that actually has some grapefruit on it. It's got like not a sour, but like the grapefruit on the palate. A little bit of the unsweetened grapefruit. It's really nice. Love that stuff. A little peppery too. Spicy, nutty grapefruit. Fantastic. Fusion is worth a buy. Yeah, I'd say so. I think the Fusion 3 just came out. I haven't tried that yet, but I think that as they go, they're starting to add more of their older distillate to it every time. All right. What else we got? New patrons. Go through new patrons, and then I'm going to get into this flight and talk a little bit about. I got a cool package today. Also, I'll tell you about. But first, I got to say thank you to all these new patrons who've jumped on board since last week. What the heck day is it today? It's the 25th. So, if I've said your name already, and I say it again, it's just because I like a little overlap. For sure. Little friggin' overlap. Lyle Cowart, the man. Linus, Nathan Bates, Christian Flores, Roger D, Adam Shelton, Philip Mathis, crazy master friend or patron, Jeff Rollins, Burton Carricker, he's one of my favorite characters, Ben Alcorn, and I think that about covers it. Another thing, if you have joined Patreon this week, every time I get a new patron, I always reach out personally and thank you. But this week, Patreon is not like I send messages out and then I go back into Patreon and it's like I never sent a message, and I've sent like multiple messages to people, so I don't know if they're going through or not. If not, that's probably not the best thing for their platform, because I definitely like to thank everybody who signs up and not ignore them. So if you didn't get a message from me this week and you became a patron, it's because of Patreon, not because of me. I tried at least once. Jerks. Friggin' jerks. Not you. Patreon. But Patreon's also awesome because of all, I'll shut up. Jeez Louise. DC says, I didn't hear my name. It's because you've been a patron for friggin' ever. But you're also the man and the legend. Lyle got my message. Good. That makes me happy. Makes me so happy to hear. Because there's a blend again, Bardstown champ. Champ. I haven't taken this shirt off since I got it. It smells glorious. Ben says, I got 2 messages. See, I'm not fibbing. I was sending them out. And Ben, it still says I didn't send you a message. AB Scarred Alex says, I ignore people in my Patreon all the time. Well, let's see here. Flipping through some stuff. I'm going to finish this. I got this today in the old mail, from Rabbit Hole themselves, from the old Rabbit Hole. They reached out and said, hey, we are Rabbit Hole, and we noticed that you haven't reviewed any Rabbit Hole. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, because it's expensive, and I don't know if it's any good. And they were like, you should review it, and we'll send you some Rabbit Hole. So this was a cool little surprise today, right? That's the weirdest shit in the entire world. Getting stuff from. I'm like, have you ever watched my videos? Because I don't know. I might open this here in a second just to get a taste of that before I get into the flight. The world needs more cigar videos from me. I don't know about that. That one was pretty rough. James Sadler says, don't drink it. That's not nice. I have to. It was given to me to review. So, Yeah, I do quite enjoy the Fusion. It's not super high proof. It's like 99 proof. It is more of a high-pitched bourbon, I like to call it. It's not a lot of low notes. It's a lot of high notes, like the grapefruit. Grapefruit, oak, pepper, spicy, little nutty. It's good stuff. Jack Johnson's in the friggin' chat. Jack Johnson says, nail it. Jack Johnson. I love you, dude. You crazy guy. I tried the Thomas Handy last week. Phenomenal. Now that it's open, I'm staring at it like I should drink more of you. I should drink way more of you, but I've held off. Gotta keep myself, gotta keep my handies off it. But I don't want to. I think I might just drink all of it. So good. So good. Thank you for that bottle, by the way. Thank you so much. Every cigar review needs to be a Blair Witch style. So good. I don't know about that, DC. That's pretty dark. If I ever subscribe to a Patreon, it'll be you. But wife and buying a house, and everyone should be sending you their juice. That would be, I don't know. Getting stuff from distilleries is so strange. Jeff Perkins just pledged $6. Thank you, Jeff. Hell yeah. That's amazing. I appreciate you very much, sir. What did you have for supper tonight? None of your business. I ate, which supper? First, second, fourth? I had leftover pizza for supper tonight. So some Hawaiian pizza. Yep. It was delicious. Really good. James Seller, I drank a 2012 Handy in 24 hours. Holy smokes. Richie Z says, Matt, did I already super chat you? Oh, man, I don't know. Green Tennessee did, though, and I missed it. No, I didn't. I read that. Thank you for the super chat. I didn't say it was a super chat, but I read it. Thank you so much. You may have super chatted me. Off the top of my head, there's been a few, so I'm not sure if you have or not. But thank you for the thought anyway. Stephen Kane, thank you for becoming a new patron. Sorry, I just get this notification that I know it's Patreon, and I'm like, what the hell? Craziness. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. The flight tonight is from Dan and Julie L. It is called Tater Tots. That sends some hints to me, some possible clues. Is it bottles that people... James Sadler says, you are a speed reader. Not me. Are these bottles that are like people are like tater about, or are they bottles that are like the tots of tater? I don't know. I'm interested to find out for sure. Hey, Patrick Fulmer, $10 super chat. Rock on, Patrick. Thank you so much. Must be some hitters. I don't know. We're about to find out. I'm gonna put them in. Let's see here. There's 4 samples, A through D. There's A. Friggin' A. Friggin' A. DC says, Richie Z said this. Thanks, Matt, for giving us all a great time every time, bro. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did read that. Thank you, Richie Z, for being awesome every time, all the time. Young Idaho Whiskey. Which one is that? Ugh. Oh, look at a C. I went A to C. That was almost a mistake. Almost a mistake. I'm glad that I caught that. Otherwise, would have been trouble. So with these, I'm going to get back on the old tasting bandwagon, the training bandwagon, to see if I can figure out what I'm drinking. Proof, age, maybe a wild guess at what it could possibly be. And then I'm, of course, going to place them in order from my favorite to least favorite. That's what we're doing on the old flight tonight. Mike Baker, you son of a bitch. Thank you for the super chat. Please tell me there was no pineapple on that pizza. There was no pineapple on that. No pineapple on that pizza. Destination Bourbon. Trev Wilson is one sexy mo, and he is donating this money. Well, thank you, Destination Bourbon or Trev Wilson or whoever the heck. You two are both amazing. I love you both so much. Who do you have tomorrow in UFC 253? Adesanya or Cost? Okay, we have to talk about that in a second because I'm going to jinx myself, but we got to talk about it. I got to make sure I'm pouring the right one. Yeah, C goes into C. So people have asked, I've had questions asked about UFC fights, and I think Strike Force fights for, I don't know, like the last 5 weeks or so, something like that. I don't know. There's been 5 fights where I've been asked the outcome, and I used to not be good at this, but I've gotten each and every single one of them right. Each and every one of them. I watched the results, and I'm like, oh, got that right. Oh, got that right. Oh, got that right. The last one was Covington versus Woodley. I said Covington will win. And guess what? Nailed it. Am I an expert at judging these things? No. But apparently I am. So Adesanya wins. The decision. Adesanya decision. All right. Jacob Enrique Iglesias. I love your voice, brother. Congrats on 7K. Been amazing to see ADHD channel transformation from 3 sub fishing channel to Powerhouse Bourbon channel. Hey, I spent, I think, a year and a half with a fishing channel that I racked up 100 subscribers. And then I think I got like another 100 fake subscribers. So it took me a long time to hit the 100 as a fishing channel, and a lot of nasty negative comments because I never caught any fish. But we're here now. Fishing is something I dream of doing, but bourbon drinking is something I dream of doing and actually do. So, hell's yes. Thank you for the super chat, brother. All right, D goes into D. All right. Spectacular. It's 1,000 degrees in here. Maybe 2,000. My internal thermometer says 2,000. Okay, moving stuff out of the way. Let's have a little water. Before we kick it off. Eli, what I missed Eli Reyes is going to lose an upset. Ooh. Trev Wilson. Yes. Make sure you guys are subbed to Trev Wilson and Destination Bourbon. Otherwise, you're booted. For sure. Make sure you're subscribed to them. For the best pregame stuff on the planet, Trev Wilson. And one of the most amazing people on the planet, Destination Bourbon. Friggin' couple of 1-2 amazing people. Matt, here's a great question. Will there be a Matt shirt available? There can't be because there's 2 Matts in the finals. And if I make a Matt shirt, then I'm afraid that everybody will assume that you want the other Matt to win. Because he's basically famous. Basically. 241 in chat? Are you shiting me? I think, was that my record? That might be, what was my record? 242? 263? No, this might be my record. Then just saying, holy balls. Pardon my language, but whoa. Incredible. That's incredible. What a great time we're having at the old ballpark. Only 126 likes. What the heck? Hey, yeah, hit the like button. Appreciate that. Helps the channel a lot, apparently. You are the Nostradamus of bourbon, but not MMA. Costa and new. Nah, you're wrong. But you might be right. Possibly could be right. Tim Evans, cheers, brother. $10 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Kilco just got over the 100+ mark a little while ago. The climb is real. Don't worry, man. Eventually it just happens. Eventually people just start clicking subscribe. It's the way it works. It's so weird. Can you fish and drink bourbon? Guess what? After my wife's contract, her travel nursing contract is up here in a few weeks here in Hartford, Connecticut. We are traveling back to the beautiful Upper Peninsula of Michigan, where I will film a fishing and bourbon video. Hells yes, it's going to happen. Already made up my mind. All right. Cap them things. Ben Alcorn, $10 super chat. Needed a little early 2000s hip-hop acapella tonight. Oh, we'll see how it goes. We'll see. It could happen. You could try a fishing video game on stream Twitch. That's a funny idea. I don't know anything about how to do that, though. El Mexicano Double X Izzy. Oh, that's a sweet name. El Mexicano Double X Izzy. I keep trying to start my collection, but they keep disappearing before they accumulate. Okay, I couldn't rhyme that. That happens. The key is to get 3 cheap bottles. I made a video of how to start a collection with $100. If you get 4 bottles in one trip, then it's then you can start picking up one after another. So I can see if you go buy 1 bottle, then it's you just drink it. And that's how I started too. Then all of a sudden, accumulation galore. It's a pain in the butt to move it across the country. But I love it. Every step of the way. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Porter shirt. We can do a porter shirt. Porter. That sounds so good. 250 in chat, I see. 249. That's incredible. That's incredible. If you ever make it to Oklahoma, I'll find some guys take you noodling for catfish. I've seen videos of that where people they Is that where they put their arm in and they're like, then they pull it out and they're like, I got one of them bitches. It's a big catfish that they grab with their hands. Is that noodling? If so, probably would be terrified, but I'd have to do it. Look at Greg Failer, 906. 906. There is a gigantic portion of Michigan that borders Lake Superior. It's attached to Wisconsin. It's called the Upper Peninsula. And this gigantic region has one area code for their phone numbers. It's 906. All right, let's get to the training. You should move the fam to the UP, then go live with Klein until November 14th. You should move the fam to UP, then go live with Klein. That's, no, I couldn't be away from my kids for probably more than a night or two. Going back to the UP, shouldn't Krista be looking for positions in Kentucky near Bardstown, considering that's where your new ambassador job will be based? Yes, she should be. We're going to friggin' do it. How many bottles do you have now? I don't know. I'll have to, maybe I'll make a video where I just look at the bottles I have. I don't know. I think around maybe like 70, I think, which is a lot. A friggin' lot. For me, especially when we're traveling around the country. ADHD Matt, are you losing weight, big man? Looking great tonight. Just got a haircut, that's all. But we are starting, unfortunately, tomorrow, the Bardstown Slim Down, where I am on a mission to lose some weight before the big day, November 14th. I don't want to roll in there over 300 pounds. So 321 right now. I'm a little bit up there, heaviest I've ever been. But I'm going to roll into Bardstown 275. It's my goal. It's what, 8 weeks? 6, 7 weeks? Don't care. We're going to do it. Speaking about hip-hop, what is your favorite Bone Thugs and Harmony album? If you don't say 1999, you're high, yeah? That's probably the best one. It's 1999. Oh. That one? Yeah. Hey, Matt, I'm having dinner with my wife on her birthday, Jason L. Convinced her to watch your live stream while we eat, so you must be doing something right. Hell yeah! Hey, tell your wife happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I can't sing the real song because it's copyright protected. What state is ADHD whiskey in? Currently, I am in Connecticut, but that is only temporary, so first class. Oh, this smells familiar. This smells like Buffalo Trace. Right off the bat. Right off the get-go. Maybe like a weeded Buffalo Trace? Is my nose on point tonight? Oh, shnikes. Oh, boy. This. And shave the beard. Yeah, that helped too. James Salish, 70. Yikes. Klein laughs while I'm jealous. I don't know. I'm going to have to... I'll have to count them. It could be over or under. Who's to say? Oh, Lyle lost 70 pounds doing keto. Yeah, I kind of want to do keto because it's the easiest for me to control. We'll see how it goes, though. Matt, do you have a great presentation in the works for your Bardstown finals? I have no doubt you have something ready. Actually, that's untrue. I don't. They haven't given us guidelines for what we're doing. The only thing I've heard is from Nick over at Bardstown, and he said that he thinks that they're changing it up for the finals, that it's not going to be the same stuff. So once I find out, then I'll be able to, work on something. I'm not going to go in there empty-handed, that's for sure. I'm going to come up with something good. If they tell me what I need to do, I'll make sure that it's something that's worthwhile. I don't know. I don't freaking know. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Dan L's in the chat. What's up, Dan Mike? 260 people watching this train wreck about to happen. That's okay. Devil D 1970, personal trainer here. actually, back in my skinnier days, was going to be a personal trainer, and then it just didn't happen. I think it was ACSM, American College of Sports Medicine. I think that was the one I was going for. If that's even right. I'm getting a lot of citrus on here too. The first initial nosing, I thought this was Buffalo Trace, but now smelling more citrus notes. Cherry, sweet oak. Huh, strange. See me switch right there. I went from smiling and chatting to super friggin' serious mode. Now I'm locked in. I'm locked in like a surface to air missile. Hey babe, I love you. What? You got the look.
What look?
The look. You know what look? You gave it. There's another bug.
The kids are asleep.
They're sleeping? Nice. Good job, babe. Friggin' everybody say, everyone say, thanks, babe. She put the kids to bed. All right. Interesting nose. Lost 50 pounds during the pandemic, says Ben. That's crazy. That's good stuff. I gained a few. Oh wow. Okay. What the hell did I just drink? I just drank a 99 proof fusion. This is lower than that. Much lower than that. Sweet. It's good. This is for being low proof, it's really good. The Buffalo Trace is still coming through. I'm wondering if this is Hancock's. I'm getting Buffalo Trace and low proof. This is Hancock's Reserve. Possibly. Jason Busey found the 50 that he lost. I'm right there with you. Interesting. I'm going to say this is... I'm going to make some notes here. Making notes. Whoops. A is... I'll say... What's Hancock? I think like 88 proof or something stupid. I'll say 90-ish proof. Buffalo Trace, possibly. Age... I don't know, it seems like maybe like 6 years, maybe. And Hancock's? Question mark? Okay, B, C, and D. Herbie Hancock's Reserve? Possibly Herbie Hancock's. I don't know. Sometimes I'm way off. And that's usually what happens. All right, on to B. No alcohol in ketosis. Wrong. Not gonna happen. Gotta prepare. I've been on keto before and lost weight while drinking whiskey, and my urinary test strip said I was still in ketosis. I don't know. This little fly is gonna get it. If it ever emerges its ugly face again, I'll destroy it on camera. Okay, this also smells low proof. Huh. Similar noses at first. Low proof. It's again like like a cherry sweet tart. Maybe like the red Mike and Ike, the red licious Mike and Ike candies if they were watered down. It's not like the full flavor Mike and Ike's. It's like if you proof them down to like pink. Maybe a little cinnamon on there. Maybe. I don't know. Here we go. That's good. That's good. Lower proof again. Matt, as someone with ADHD myself and similar sense of humor, just love your stuff, man. Keep it up, bud. You too, Nick. Yeah, it's weird being trapped inside this head, that's for sure. You know what I mean. Have I ever tried High West Double Rye Store Pick? I've got a bottle aged in Shiraz barrel. Find it to be just so delicious. One of my favorite bottles I have actually came from the legend himself, DC. It is a double rye finished in a gin barrel. And it's like, I don't like gin, but that rye whiskey is phenomenal. And I only drink that bottle on special occasions. It's one of my favorites. The more I knows this, the more I don't think this is Buffalo Trace. Possibly, I don't know. No, you know what? This might be like more of an MGP, like a red licorice kind of deal. Possibly. I don't know. It's not very old. It's got to be under 100 proof. I'm going to say 6 years, 94 proof. I don't really have a guess on the distillery quite yet. Matt, are you still in Connecticut? That's way east. Yeah, I'm. We're here for like another 4 weeks or so, and then after that, we don't know where we're headed. I know we're going to take a little bit of a break, and then who knows what. The High West is right behind his right shoulder. Oh, it's so good. DC, that bottle is so good. If anyone ever finds a double rye finished in a gin barrel, so good. 265 in chat. Let's see if we can hit my goal weight for November 14th. Let's see if we can hit 275. I know there's nothing you guys can do about it, but let's see if we can get there. That'd be span-friggin-tastic. Span-friggin-tastic is a new word. Are those gourds scattered out behind you? Are you a big Halloween fan? Gourds? What's a gourd? Oh my gourd. Oh my gourd. The pumpkins, my little girls painted pumpkins tonight. They painted little baby pumpkins. I just threw them up on display because I love their work. They are magnificent painters of pumpkins and bodies and hands and faces and bathtubs and walls, carpets, furniture, TV screens. You name it, they paint it, and they do a pretty good job. The least you can say is they cover the surface really well, for sure. His special occasion, El Mexicano, double X Izzy. Special occasion like getting a speeding ticket for 65 instead of a 55. Yeah, that's funny. That was it's one of my videos. That's funny. Not happy you aren't coming to Florida when you leave Connecticut. Maybe Thanksgiving or Christmas. Oh, we're in the talks. We're talking about it. I would love nothing more than to see. Got extras to see my mama. I want to see my mama. Okay, let's go to C. Lyle's got 2 little girls too. You got to get your nails finished by the girls. Well, this one smells a little bit. Huh. This one smells familiar. These, man. What's that rye behind you? Big letters. Chris Beaton's here. Oh man, I'm glad you're here, Chris. Welcome, brother. Oh, the Bone Snapper rye over there. Yeah, that's the Bone Snapper rye. It's it's a store pick. So good. Bone Snapper rye store pick is so good. Yeah, smash the thumbs up. 268 in chat, 179 likes. Tell you what, I'll taste this when we hit 200 likes. How about that? I'm on strike till we hit 200 like. We can do it. We can freaking do it. This might be... Man, what's up with me thinking everything is Buffalo Trace lately? 269 in chat. Good friggin' gravy. Good gravy grease. This is incredible. 270. This is more of a... Maybe like more of a darker tone, like dark fruit nose. And DJ B says he misses the old clock in the background, but that Fire Sean is even better. I missed the clock too. I wanted to steal that from the old Airbnb we were at. Actually, I almost messaged them to see how much they'd take for it, but I chickened out. Matt Morelli going to bed. Good night, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Oh, appreciate you, dude. 270 in chat. Incredible. All right. 199 likes. We're one away from me finishing this thing. 200. Hells yes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It helps the channel so much. All the likes. The likes just help everything keep coming in. It's higher proof. A little bit higher proof. This either tastes young or it's a weeded bourbon. It is... I'm trying... This is what training is all about. This is what training is all about. Higher proof. Didn't really taste Buffalo Tracy per se. Oh, I'll nose Devil D 1970. I will nose the hell out of stuff just constantly. This reminds me of maybe like a... This might be weeded. Or is it like a... Well, what's the color look like? Hold on. Okay, the colors aren't too far off. I'm trying to just get a comparison here. It tastes corn, maybe like it's pretty corn forward. Remember when you were sub 40 chat? Yeah. Crazy how things change. And what's really crazy about it is like we hit 264, 266 right now, but people stick around and that blows my mind. Like I didn't think that I had a personality to keep people watching this shit. So it's incredible. Friggin' thank you so much, everybody. Every time I see those numbers, it blows my mind. I gotta demand to swirl it. So we're gonna swirl it. Very oily looking. The legs be running pretty quick. Pretty quick. And that can't be. It's got a. It's weird. It's got a. It's either a young note. It's got a weird note in there. It's either a young note, a weeded note. It's got a twinge to it that does remind me of. It's like a nuttiness. It's got like a weird dry nuttiness. That one's throwing me off quite a bit. 273 in chat. Holy schmoly. Richie Z with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. Cheers, Matt. You nail it in the Bardstown tasting finals in November. Hells yes. Ryan Elvis, dude, $25 super chat. Thank you so much. Can't stay long. Just wanted to stop in and spread some love. Mr. friggin' Elvis. Love you, dude. Can't wait to come back to Lexington to visit you at Justin's House of Bourbon. Cannot wait for that. Cannot wait. So I'm going to make a notes on C. My notes on C is 100 to 100 and I don't think it's 110, but I'm going to say 1 to 110. It's not very old. I think these are all like pretty young so far. 6 to 8 years. And then there's a funky note. I'm going to make a note. Funky. Weeded question mark? I don't know. What 10K before the end of October? Not going to happen, but that would be fantastic. I mean, if the channel continued to grow at the rate it's grown in the last month, then it could happen, but I don't expect that to continue. You guys are hilarious. All right, going to the fourth glass here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to drink some water. Don't forget us when you're famous. Ah. That filtered Hartford water is just the best stuff on the planet. Yeah, did you guys watch the Bourbon Junkies drink that Malort the other night? I was not jealous, but kind of funny. Kind of funny watching there. What was really funny was so they drank the Malort, and then Dan kept saying all the things he would rather do before he ever drank that again. He's like, I would drink all of this. I would do this before I ever drink any of that ever again. And then at the end of the stream, someone was like, hey, I'll give you $100 to drink some more. And he's like, okay, yeah, we can probably do that. I'm thinking about it, which is funny because he changed. Where'd I put my? Oh shit! Is this D? Yeah, okay, D. Swirl them if you got them, everybody. Swirl them if you got them. My mom's doing some math that's not. I mean, that doesn't make sense. That won't happen. That would be fantastic, phenomenal, and would blow my mind, but it can't happen. It could happen if the stars aligned, but I don't think there's that many stars. So at the end, $250 for 2.5 ounces. They were so slammered they couldn't. Yeah, I get that. I mean, it also is very respectable of them to not do that. So if I didn't have the respect for them that I already do, I would have gained some, but I don't think I can gain any more. Those guys are the best. Devil D 1970. My brother relocated to Connecticut. He loves it. We're Texas boys, by the way. How old is my awesome mom? She's 39. She's been 39 for as long as I can remember. This smells the highest proof of the bunch. really jumping out of the glass. Leather notes, tobacco notes. This smells like a glorious Alec and Bradley Blind Faith cigar. One of the finest cigars I've ever smoked. To be completely 100% honest, one of the finest cigars I have ever smoked. They are like puffing through a tunnel of love. A lovely tunnel of tobacco and love, but mostly tobacco. Adultish Gambino, best name in the business. Keep up the good work, my red-bearded brother. Cheers. Thank you, man. Friggin' love it. Holy crap, 39? As far as I remember. Yeah, my brother will be 40 tomorrow. He's just getting up. I can't believe that. Old guy. Okay, this smells really good. Whatever this is smells my favorite of the bunch, for sure. Let's go into the old tasteroo. That's really good. Yes, that's really good. Much higher proof. I wonder what the heck I'm drinking here. These are, I think what happened here, I think this is escalating in proof each time. You're not older than Dirt. Dirt's friggin' old, Mom. Roll Tide, Matt from Bama Country. Cheers, David Fields. Friggin' thank you. The same age as Dan Shook. No, he's the real 40. Everyone's saying DC. Why can't I see any of DC's comments? What's happening here? Oh, there they are. I'll have to go back and read later. Sam B. Hey, what's up, brother? Welcome to the chat. Huh. This is what's funny is the name of the flight has me thinking one thing, and then also thinking that they might just be trying to trick me. I'm thinking that the proofs have gone up each time from like 88 to 94 to around 100 to this. Let's see here. It could be like it could be like a, when I go back through them, I'm going to find out. But it could be like a Hancock's, Blanton's, Rock Hill Farms, and then what would this be? Man, this smells so good. Again, this is reminding me more of MGP than it is Buffalo Trace, though. Uncle Buck, $10 super chat. I love you too, dude. Love you too, man. When we come back to visit the Windy City, we'll make sure to make an Uncle Buck pit stop to see you in the Brittany. For sure. Nick Williams, bruh. Thoughts on Fusion versus Discovery series? Love the Fusion. Well, they're two different animals. The D is so good. The Discovery series is all sourced whiskey. So it's all old whiskey. The new series 3, they're sourcing some of it from Indiana, where series 2 and I think series 1 is all Kentucky sourced, but it's all older than 10-year sourced bourbon. That's why the price tag is much higher on the Discovery. So it's a completely different animal because the Fusion is their distillate, which is between like 2 and 4 years old now, I believe, blended with sourced stuff. So the fusion from the Series 2 fusion is 40% 12-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, and then 60% of the blend is 3-year or younger distillate from Bardstown Bourbon Company. 18% 3-year and 42% 2-year. So there is some youth that you get on the palate of this, but it's not in any way like off-putting. It's just it's a really good blend. It doesn't taste old. It doesn't taste young. It's a solid bourbon for sure. The Discovery series is phenomenal, super phenomenal. You left out Elmer T. Lee. Yeah, I did. So it could be. Jeez Louise. Yeah, see, he threw me off there. Definitely could be. All right, let's try. I'm going to go backwards now. So we're going to go DCBA. What I'm going to do is, so this is the problem I have with trying to guess what stuff is I know that there's a theme to this, so I'm trying to think of the theme, and that sometimes thinking of the theme throws me off of what I'm actually tasting. So in my mind, I'm thinking this could be like a Blanton's Gold or a Blanton straight from the barrel, but I'm trying to guess stuff based on a theme rather than what my mouth is telling me. So, geez, let's see. I think D is like around like 100 and man. One last sip. I'm gonna say around 120 proof. 120 proof. 8 years old. Huh. Yeah, that's what I'm going with there. Do I have a favorite current non-bourbon? So my favorite non-bourbon would have to be a rye whiskey, and I love a lot of ryes. That it really depends. Like my favorite non-bourbon is Willet 4-Year Rye. That's something that I can find and drink. It's Willet 4-Year, man. That I'm gonna go with that for sure. Going backwards now. Huh. It still has like a strange note to it, like weeded or young. Wow. Going backwards. Is that C? What the heck? Hey, Thrasher's in the house. Hey, dude. Sorry I'm joining late. Keep up the training. Eye of the Tiger, brother. Thank you for the super chat, my man. Weird. Going from D to C, C seemed much lower proof. Like, much lower proof. Back to B. Huh. Strange. We need some water. The D and the C, or the C and the B, kind of ran together quite a bit. I don't want to. Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Sometimes the palate doesn't work like it should, and I'm concerned that my palate might be fried. I'll sip some water and go back. Some nights it works really well. Sometimes it's off. Going back, C tasted a lot like B. And I'm not sure if C tasted a lot like B because they're similar stuff, or if C tasted like B because I'm having troubles differentiating between them. That could be it too. PB and J or bologna and cheese. PB and J, dude. If you want a deli and cheese sandwich, it's got to be like honey smoked turkey or something like that. For sure. Chasing Giants, Matt, you legend. Watching from Australia. That fighting cock episode is what got me hooked. Freaking Chasing Giants, love you, dude, so much. Go get a Monte Cristo. It'll clear the palate up. My mom says, lay off the cigars for your palate. Probably not a terrible idea considering I just smoked some this afternoon. But I didn't, Mom. But at the same time, it's good to know what changes with stuff. So who knows? Could it play a factor? It could. But did it? I don't know. We'll find out. Richie Z, $10 super chat. Cheers, Matt. Grab a bottle tomorrow. You want? I will. What? Let me reread that. Cheers, Matt. Grab a bottle tomorrow. You want? I will. I don't understand the rest. The second that I will. Oh, you will. You're going to grab a bottle you want. Hell yeah. Have I tried Taconic bourbon? I got a single barrel proof store pick last month, and it tastes like E.H. Taylor. I've never tried that, no. Not yet. Thrasher just cracked open a Smoke Wagon small batch for the first time. He's getting a spicy sweet Cinnabon. Sounds spectacular. Tony G, what's up, brother? Bologna and cheese is fire, especially fried. I'm going to have to try a fried one for show. For show. What's DC say? Let's put a shrimp on the barbie. G'day, mate. All right. I'm going to go back to B now. See if B's got something else on the palate for me. Ooh. Working through a large pour of ECBP and an AB Cigars, Connecticut. First of all, Electric Barrel Proof, fantastic. AB Cigar, Connecticut, fantastic. I personally thought when I smoked the Connecticut the other night that it needed. I was drinking it with a Bomberger's, and I thought it needed a higher proof bourbon with it. So, is that a good pairing for you? Shelf Turds is in the house. What's up, dude? I appreciate you too, man. Man, that's so light. I'm going to go back. I want A and B, B and C. See where I'm at there. Yeah, I was right the first time. C is a higher proof than B. C is more enjoyable than B. And yes. DC, what are you even talking about? What's a beanie weenie? Is that like the little tiny, like the little smokies, like the little tiny smoked sausages? Mad Kappa says ECBP goes great with a cigar. Now to A. A is coming off as I get like when I know something, I feel like I can tell when something is really watered down right from the nose. It gives like a stingy, astringent nose, whereas a higher proof is it's like a fuller, deeper, more complex burst of smell. If that makes sense, where this little guy smells astringent and watered down. All right, here we go. Down the hatch. Yeah, there's really nothing there. Is it good? Yes. But it is very low proof. I'm guessing that's Hancock's. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be Hancock's. Buffalo Tracy, low proof. But do I like it more than I like B? They're pretty similar. I think I don't want to say my favorite is A. I don't want to say my favorite goes D, C, B, A. I'm going to switch it up. I think that I like A a little bit more than B, even though A is lower proof. Yes. What does this say? Eagle Rare. That's a funny name. Matt, you have to pull out the white Porter 316 t-shirt from your high school days for B-Town finals. I know you still have it. Best of luck. First of all, I do not have it anymore. But if my mom is still in chat, Mom, do you remember the shirt I had? It was a white t-shirt, and it said Porter 316 on the front. And on the back, it said, I graduated SCU. I got that shirt from the internet, and I really wish my mom would have told me what 316 meant at the time, that it was a biblical reference, because I had no idea. Not a clue. Pretty stupid about that at the time. I wore it with pride. Like Porter 316 says, I just whipped your ass kind of thing. But yeah, that was so dumb. So I think my favorite goes D. C is funky, but it's higher proof. So, what the heck? I'm going to say this. It's not a rye. I don't really like C. Why was I going to put C in front of anything? I think C is my least favorite, to be honest. It has a weird note. My mom says, I really don't remember that shirt at all. You probably had it when you were living in Florida. Oh, Forest Lake, and I was in Chatham. No, I think this is when I was younger than that. Yeah, I was younger than that. Okay, so I'm not sure what's up with C, but I can tell you this. C is different in some way. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that C is either weeded or young. Maybe weeded. Higher proof. I said 100 to 110, 6 to 8 years, funky, weeded. Huh. I don't know. I think we should do the reveal to figure it out. I think B is probably a Buffalo Trace, like a 94 proof Buffalo Trace. Could be Blanton's. I think Elmer is 90 proof. I think it's higher proof than that. I think it's like a 94-ish proof. So my order goes like this. D in first place. Do I like B at all? No, do I like A at all? Shit, I drank all my B. Son of a B. This is my order. This is Porter's order. And I might regret this because in this flight, C was just different because I had a weird note in there. I don't know why. I figured I don't know why. But we'll find out in a minute. For sure. For show. We'll find out for show. All right, let's see. Got the results. So after this, after we do the reveal here, I think we should finish the stream out tonight with a little bit of a championship match. Old Forester 1920 versus its competitor. And I'll bust out the competitor in a second. But if you guys want to see a head-to-head matchup for the light heavyweight championship of my channel after this is revealed, let me know. Otherwise, we can reschedule it for another week. We can do it next week or the week after. I don't know. Maybe that's a better idea. Maybe that's just a better idea. All right. Oh, got A, B, C, and D. I love the way they give the results in 4 package thingies. In 4th place was C. And I thought C was between 100 and 110 proof. I'll go right in the middle and say 105 proof. People are saying yes to the head-to-head. I don't know. Maybe. 6 to 8 years. I'm going to say that it's got to be a wheated bourbon of some kind. Okay. Let's just make a guess. I said wheated bourbon. It threw me off. 100. Shit. It doesn't taste like anything that's like, I don't know. Age, I said 6 to 8 years. 100, 110 proof. Maybe a wheated, funky wheated bourbon possibly. Wow. Okay. Oh shit. I swear. No. I am so stupid. I literally just opened up the wrong one. My 4th place was C. It was C. Obvious. I just opened up D because I'm an idiot. I just saw what my first place was because I'm a moron. All right. In 4th place was C, and that's what C is. Why didn't anybody stop me? I had the D envelope in my hand. I do this once in a while. Where can I buy a Beagle Rare label sticker? Actually, I don't have those for sale. I guess maybe at some point I could have them for sale, but I don't have them right now. I don't know why I never did, but I just didn't. What up, Hunkalicious? What up, Joe Moody? Friggin' Moody? Love you, brother. Thank you so much. In last place was C, which was, I said a million times what I thought. Oh, okay. C was Blanton's Gold. Blanton's Gold. There is a weird note in there that was different than the rest, for sure. Have you thought of a Beagle Rare shirt? To be completely honest with you, the Beagle Rare thing, this is just me telling you how it is. The Beagle Rare thing was never meant for me to make any money off of at all. Like I didn't want it to be that way. I just wanted it to be a really cool project for everybody to be involved with. So I never like thought of making shirts or anything to make money off of blah, blah, blah. Also, I never wanted to get a cease and desist letter from Buffalo Trace because Beagle Rare. And I was concerned about that even with the giveaway of the auction of the bottle. So I just kind of avoided that altogether for those two reasons. I don't want any trouble, and I don't want to make any money off of something that a bunch of people were involved with because they're all my friends, and if there was any money to be made, I would feel like it should be a group thing, not just me. That's all. Yeah, Blanton Gold at the bottom. Well, there was something strange in the Blanton, whatever C was, there was a weird note on there. I'm not sure if it could have been a dirty glass. I thought I washed these glasses really well, but it could have been a funky glass. But there was a strange note in there that it was weird. What's the age on Blanton's Gold, by the way? Anybody know? Anybody know? Oh, I said 100 to 110 proof. 103 was the proof. I said right in the middle 105. So I nailed the proof within 2 proof points. I said 6 to 8 years. I don't know what the age is on Blanton's Gold, but that's just a weird note there. Second place was B, and I also thought that I could regret putting the C in last place because I knew it was higher proof, but there was just a weird note there. That's all. 6 to 8 years and 103 proof, and my guess was 6 to 8 years, 105 proof. So suck on that. In third place was B, which I said was like 94 proof and around 6 years old. Thought it was a Buffalo Trace product. B is Blanton's tan label. Is that single barrel? Blanton's single barrel? Is that what that is? So B was second place or third place. So I said 6 years, 94 proof Buffalo Trace. And I think I actually said could be Blanton's actually. This is Blanton's tan label, which is a regular single barrel, 93 proof. So I'm going to give myself that. I freaking nailed that. Michael Tobias. Michael, to be biased, says, keep us laughing. I don't know how, when you tell me to keep you laughing, that puts a lot of pressure on me, and I don't know how to do that. Oh, I don't know how to do it. It's like when you tell somebody to be funny, it's really, really hard. Really hard. I honestly want to stop doing this now. Because I don't know how to continue. Daniel says yes. Not sure what he said yes about. B is for better than C. I'm telling you right now that the B didn't have this funky. There's a funky note on the gold label. So I said second place was A, and I thought it was Hancock Reserve. So 88 proof Buffalo Trace Hancock Reserve was my guess because I thought that that's what. Yes. There's that bug again. I think I got him in this hand, actually. Damn it. I swear. I will kill that fly before the night's over. DJ Beacon, have Krista come in and pull your finger. Why? Okay, so A Oh, wow. Okay. Blanton's Green Label. 80 proof. I knew it was a low proof. And I've had this before. So this makes sense for sure. I guessed low proof Buffalo Trace. I never thought it would be a Blanton's Green Label. My head didn't go there. I was just thinking lowest proof Buffalo Trace product I could think of, which was Hancock Reserve. So maybe if I didn't think of that, maybe if I let my taste buds do the talking, I could have guessed maybe it was a lower proof. So Blanton's Green Label. I would say I got the distillery right, and I was 8 proof points off because I wasn't using my taste buds, I was using my brain. And I never in a million years think of Blanton's Green Label because I don't know what that is. And then if I already saw D. D is I said 120ish proof, 8 years old. Yeah, it's Blanton straight from the barrel. And I thought I think I might have said it could be Blanton straight from the barrel, possibly. But that's what D is. And D is in first place, obviously. My order after the first place is all screwed up, according to what most people would think. But I have to say this. I must say this. There was a weird note on that gold, the Blanton's gold. So I feel like there was something wrong with the glass, maybe. On vacation in Florida, says Josh Pence, stopping to say friggin' America to the world top whiskey taster. Friggin' America. Thanks for popping in. Mr. ADHD Miyagi, you need chopsticks, Grasshopper. I might. This was fun. Thank you, Dan and Julie, for this flight. This was a good flight. Explain the tater tot thing. I think that people who are searching for like rare whiskeys, people call taters, I think. So I'm guessing that's what the tater tot reference was. Was people who are possibly must be looking for Blantons. Head to head. We'll do it. We'll freaking do it. I'm feeling good still. Oh, I think nope. All right. Pretty sure I got it that time. Nope. It's a little tiny bug that's just flying around. Little tiny bug. Try the few drops left in the C vial. Not much in there. That's really weird. Maybe. So. All of these tasted very similar, except for C. C had a really, really weird note on it. I don't know why. And even the couple drops I got out of here, still the same. It's just really a strange thing, considering the rest of them tasted. Nope. I think I'm gonna give up on the fly. Oh well, we did okay on that flight. Not bad. But we're gonna finish the night out on the light heavyweight champion of the channel. And I wasn't gonna open this bottle because it's the whiskey, not the glass. I think so. Maybe it's the sample bottle. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have Dan and Julie try their Blanton's Gold again. Have Dan and Julie try the ones I just tried and see if you get a strange note on your Blanton's Gold, because I did for sure. I don't know if it's definitely not me, because killed it. Friggin' finally. I told you if you came back enough times, I was eventually going to murk you. Dead. Tell your friends. Sorry about that. It was pretty cold-blooded. Cold-blooded murder. Friggin' murder. All right. Light heavyweight champion. $19.20. Bottle's getting low. Danielle says Bland's Gold is odd, not all that. Weird. I don't know if it didn't taste like the rest of them. It was something strange in there. So my light heavyweight division is 115 to 124 proof. Or 125 proof. Can't remember. So I'm opening up the Valentine, the Mayor Pingree. I know a lot of people don't know what this is, but it is one of the best bottles on the planet. I had one of these before, and I drank it all and sampled it out. And then the glorious Michael Klein sent me a backup, and I never opened it because I was afraid I was just going to drink it. And it's a really special bottle. It's 7-year MGP, 118 proof, blended by, I believe his name is Justin, over at the Mayor the Valentine Distillery in Detroit. It's Mayor Pingree Black Label, 7-year, one of my favorite bourbons of all time, and I want to see if it can take the crown away from Old Forester 1920 for the light heavyweight champion of my channel. Let's bring and do it. All right, got 2 Glencairns here. We got A and B. Little 1920 America is going in A because it is apparently better than most whiskeys in its weight division because it's the champion. That's plenty. More than plenty. Put the cap back on her. By the way, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Love all of you so much. That was a fun flight. I feel like I came through pretty well at the end. It did okay. It did okay. But I'm going to have to get better. For this Bardstown thing, I'm going to have to get way better. I'm going to have to really hone my skills. I'm going to really have to pay my bills. And what I mean by that is put in the work. And I'm going to do it. It's going to be amazing. November 14th. Wish it was... Oh, man, I wish it was tomorrow because I'm aching for it. So this sucks because I feel like this is like usually distillery only release, but there are some stores in Michigan that get them, I believe. And it's all blended MGP, and MSRP on it is... Klein, if you're still in here, or if Wise Guy Whiskey Guy is in here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it might be $100, maybe less. On the old Schmeckendary market, it's like way more than that, like 3 times more than that, I think. But all right, we'll see if it's as good as I remember. 7-year MGP blended by a genius versus Old Forester 1920, which is blended by a genius, tasted by a genius. Let's see. America. That was good. That was really good. What did my mom say? She was hoping my finals would be what? What's my mom saying? I was hoping the finals would have been on your BD. On my birthday. Oh. Yeah. I think Saturdays work better for people for traveling. It's a lot. Even them up. There we go. All right. Well, 268 in chat. That's incredibly insane. All right, guys. I just have to say this. If you ever come across one of these, ever buy it. Because it's, in my opinion, I actually put this in a flight one time against Stag Juniors, Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs, 1792 Full Proof, and Larceny Barrel Proof, and this was the winner because it's that good. It was a different bottle, though. I don't know. Same batch. This is batch or barrel number 4. Doesn't make sense. So it's not a barreled. It's not a single barrel. It's a batch. So I don't know. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. The Mayor Pingree. Matt, turn that bottle towards the camera, please. Here it is. You can see it or not. Mayor Pingree Black Label, aged 7 years. It's from Detroit, Michigan. It's the Black Label. That means it's MGP, non-chill filtered, barrel proof. Amazing stuff. All right, let's confuse ourselves closer. I can't. The problem is this. This is what happens if I go closer. It's out of focus immediately. Yeah, totally out of focus. It's a manual focus camera, so it's like out of focus, getting better, in focus. William Davilar says, had a sample of Mayor Pingree Black Label from the BJ's. Amazing. William Davilar, I sent you a sample of Mayor Pingree Black Label. I think. It could have been. I think it was. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that wasn't in the flight I sent you. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Who knows? All right. Nick Lewis is in chat. Nick Lewis, hey, dude, we did a flight tonight. I did pretty well on it. It was all Blanton stuff. I nailed a lot of it. Buffalo Trace Distillery, blibbity. Got the proofs pretty close. Pretty much nailed it. Nick Lewis is actually from the Bardstown Bourbon Company, from I think he's a general manager for the Mid-Atlantic region, which is what I'm a part of. The region that I won by a point, so luckily. But yeah, we just finished a flight, and I'm just going to do a head-to-head between two bourbons around 115 proof. Thanks for popping in, Nick. I appreciate it. Jeff Meager, $5 super chat. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Nick Lewis, high five. Bango. All right. I'm already confused. I don't remember which one is which. That's the honest truth. Emily Chambers is leaving. Good night, Emily. Thanks for popping in. William Davilar, I have to check. Could have been ADHD whiskey. Too many samples. Laugh out loud. Right? Now, the more I think of it, I'm not sure if I did send you a Pingree Black Label or not. It might not have been. And I sent you like a really, because I think Michelle won. It was like a really epic 5-pack or 6-pack that I sent you. And I'm not sure if Pingree was in it, but I think it might have been. But anyway, it's a fantastic bourbon. All right, putting these down, putting caps on them. And this is for the light heavyweight championship. Wonder what Brad is drinking right now. Probably a salt in it. That's not nice. Do Do you even get drunk? Who likes the taste of whiskey, like for real? Mods, keep an eye on Coochie Gang because might need to do a little removal action if, just saying. All right, 259 in chat. Which Mayor Pingree was that? It's 7-year Mayor Pingree Black Label. So it'll say aged 7 years. It's a black label. This one is batch 4, 118 proof. From the Valentine Distilling Company in Detroit, Michigan. Nick Lewis, what the hell? Thank you so much. Holy crap. $50 super chat. Thank you, Nick. That's crazy. I appreciate it a lot. Like, holy crap. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sam B says, could you guys have tied, or did the judge scoring pretty much make sure of no ties? I don't know how it worked out. They had I guess at the end of it, the judges had to talk to one another. I'm not sure what they talked about. But in the end, we had perfect scores going into the flight presentation. My flight received three 10-point scores. His flight received 2 10s and an 8. So I'm not sure what they were deliberating about, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. Because on November 14th, gonna destroy everybody in my way. I don't care if it sounds like shit. It's the truth. So suck on that. It's gonna be a fun day. Fun day for me. 9 other people are gonna have a bad day because they're gonna lose to this. And it's gonna be pretty brutal for them. Ooh. First glass. This is for the light heavyweight championship, by the way. First glass is pretty tobacco-y, pretty spicy. Also has like a little bit of peach ring on it. A little bit of peach ring, black pepper, burnt pie crust, like your wife was baking an apple pie and she put it in the oven, and then your 3-year-old shit her pants, and then your 4-year-old banged her head on the sink, and she had to take care of stuff and forgot about the pie for about 5 extra minutes. Burnt pie crust. $250. There's still 250 people in here. It's crazy. Nick says, legit, no tie. We were confirming every judge's scores to make sure there's no confusion. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't know what the heck. All I know is I was on the verge of crying no matter what was about to happen. If they said I had lost, would have cried for sure. They said I won, and I shed some tears, but I held it together pretty well until after the camera was shut off. Then I shed them. Shit her pants and then smeared it on the wall. Yeah, that's happened. Once you start to think about something like a burnt pie crust and you really start to smell it, you really start to believe it a lot. It's almost Saturday. In 8 minutes, it will be Saturday. We've only been going for, almost 2 hours. Not bad. Happy Friday night, everybody. This is the first sip for the championship. Cheers. Chingo. Wow, that's really good. That was wow, it's still going. The finish on this is tremendous. Really, this really coats the mouth really well. It's got everything going. The finish, super, super strong. The charredness continued from the nose, from the burnt pie crust. It was more like a charred cherry a little bit. Huh. This is a really, whatever this is really enjoyable. Dude, have you ever tried stand-up comedy? One time. Tried it one time. I'll tell you about it in a second. Richie says the Bardstown hostess Sam was amazing. Yeah, she's Sam is, oh shoot, what's her title? She's like the national brand ambassador, I believe, for Bardstown Bourbon Company, and she's something else. She, like, to be able to do what she did each time, like as well as she did, she was like, I can't imagine ever doing that well, hosting something. And I don't know if she hosts stuff regularly for stuff like that, but it seems like she's been doing it for a long time, and it was really impressive. So she did a fantastic job, and she made everybody feel really comfortable, and was just it was a really, really enjoyable experience. I can't wait to meet her in person, give her a high five, share a dram, have her whip my ass in a tasting competition, all the good stuff. Oh, let's see here. We got Branson says, not sure if there's a difference between Fusion number 2 and number 3, but I picked up a bottle of number 3 in celebration of your victory. Bardstown Bourbon Company, take note. Would love to send a sample your way to compare if you want. Branston, we'll talk. We'll talk, brother. Brad, thank you so much. Appreciate that, dude. Edward Fulmer says, Jan Blachowicz versus Dominic Reyes. I got Jan. He says, I got Jan. John Jones is Evan Williams' bottled and bond of MMA. You think it's going to be great, but always disappoints. I don't know about that. Like, I don't think Evan Williams' bottled and bond ever got into a hit and run accident with a pregnant woman, or like did cocaine before its big fight. I don't think Evan Williams' bottled and bond ever got caught for using performance-enhancing drugs, because if it did, it'd be very disappointing. Because it's very disappointing in performing in general, says some people, meaning me. John Jones is basically undefeated. Evan Williams' bottled and bond has basically been defeated by everything it's ever faced. Ever. Yeah, John Jones is the opposite of Evan Williams' bottled and bond as far as I can tell. All right. Back, one more sip of this one. Second sip, still really good. Hey, babe. Wife. Love you. That was a bad idea. They should take note. Discovery is the next purchase when you win, brother. National Brand Ambassador. Join her virtual cocktail class to raise for California Wildfire Relief Fund. $10 a ticket. I want to do that. Nick. I want to join her virtual cocktail class. If that's cheating, then I won't, but I don't think it's cheating. Chasing Major says, yeah, we're there. We're there. We're there. Buy her something nice. I should buy her everything nice. She takes care of me. Second sip of this first glass wasn't as pleasing as the first sip. It was more charry, McChar, like a tobacco-y McTobacco-ness with some cherry, little. It wasn't as pleasing as the first sip, but still really good. Oh, this is so, dude. Liberty not licensed. You are hilarious. Nick Lewis, I freaking love you, dude. Jeez Louise. Love you more, brother. Nick Lewis has the best job on the planet. Freaking general manager for the Mid-Atlantic region of Bardstown Bourbon Company. Guess what? Best gig on the planet. And also the best accent on the planet. Freaking love it. Love it so much. Anyway, Liberty Not Licensed says 1-800-Flowers.com. My wife actually got a package today from 1-800-Flowers.com, and it was a box of cookies that was sent from her, what do you call it? Her, her recruiter, her travel nurse recruiter. And once he found out that there was a drive-by shooting right outside of our window, he was like, I'd like to send you something. So he basically sent her a box of cookies with a note that read, basically, sorry you got shot at, here are some cookies. For the most part. It was pretty funny. The cookies are really good, though. Really good. Is a bourbon stewardship certificate worth it? It's a good question. For sure. Very good question. I mean, maybe. All right, let's go to second glass. Second glass. Matt's wife is a Nerf gun sniper. No, she missed. Executive stewardship, 100%. What is it? What's an executive stewardship? Okay, this, you know what? This is coming in a little bit more ethanol forward. But, let's see. Give us some air here. Ben Demon Hunter, I need to pick up Jack Daniel's single barrel sometime. So weird. The single barrel Jack Daniel's has the weirdest note to me that I can pick out a mile away. I would like to do this game. If I sipped 25 samples of bourbon, I could pick out Jack Daniel's single barrel strength. I feel like I could do that. That out of 25, I could pick the Jack Daniel's single barrel strength. There's just a strange note on there that just sticks out like a sore thumb to me. Hey, Garrett Buffington. Okay. Garrett Buffington is a sweet friggin' name. If everybody can stop and raise a glass to that name. Friggin' Garrett Buffington. Buffington is like the land of mussels. And Garrett is like its friggin' mayor. Whoa. Where are you from? Buffington? Do you work out? Obviously. What's your name? Garrett. Oh my God. You're probably the mayor. You know it. You know it. And we have lots of buff people in Buffington. We are 3% body fat all around. If you come into our, I'm trying to think of a word this entire time. We have ordinances against high body fat percentage people, and we will kick you out of Buffington if you come in too fat, which is why I'm not allowed in Buffington, but I appreciate everybody who lives there. Friggin' Buffington. Garrett Buffington says, Mayor of Gainesville. That's a funny joke. Freaking Gainesville. This is turning into a very delicious red velvet cake. Red velvet cake with cream cheese icing. Maybe they're just nude. No. DO1, they're not nude. They're friggin' jacked. In Buffington, they're jacked. Are they naked? Maybe, but they're definitely jacked. Everybody there can flex their chest muscles. Just, you know, they do. They flick them like that. That's how you get into Buffington. They're like, we have a homeowners association, and you must mow your lawn once a week. You must keep your property clean, and you must be able to rep 225 for 40 reps and flex your pectoral muscles 50 times per second. If you can't do that, then you're not allowed in Buffington. If you can do that, then I'll have you fill out an application and we'll talk. But until then, consider yourself a maybe. A maybe. Yeah, this is cream cheese frosting, red velvet cake. A lot sweeter than the first glass. I'm not saying that the nose is leaps and bounds better. It's just different. This is a different nose than the first one. Bianco Escondido says, what the hell am I watching? Super fantastic question. You're watching a morbidly obese ginger gentleman sip bourbon whiskey with 249 concurrent viewers loving it, or at least tolerating it. Tolerating it's probably more what's happening. Or they just forgot that it was on and just left it running. But that's what's going on. And that should help you out. All right, here we go. Down the hatch. Oh, elbow at the table. Down the hatch. That's really good. The finish on that is, that's so weird. Christopher Pate says, love the video of hiding whiskey from your wife. Excellent pointers. Yeah. I should do another one of those. There's so many different ways you can just trick her. She's probably watching this right now, in which case she's totally on to me. But yeah, thanks for watching that video. That was a fun video to make. I like making random videos sometimes that aren't just whiskey reviews, just fun stuff. Mad Kappa. Cheers to another morbidly obese ginger. Hells yeah, dude. We're in this together for the time being until, you know. Watch a ginger dude talk about buff dudes mowing their grass while sipping whiskey. It's pretty much a good channel identification. He's watching the best whiskey taster putting on a clinic for us. Have I ever tried iron smoke bourbon from Nay? Nay, I have not. When I tasted this, there was a rush of flavor, like the red velvet cake came through with a spicy red velvet cake, and then it took a nosedive, and I was pretty bummed. I was like, eh. And then it came back with a vengeance. Wow. It came back with a vengeance. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Came back like an ex-girlfriend, pounding on your door after she found out you were sleeping with her mother. Just furious. So strong, and in this case, enjoyable. In that case, not as enjoyable, but this is fantastic. And to be 100% honest, I don't know which one is which. I really don't. Have I blinded Discovery 2 versus Woodford Batch Proof? Not yet. I have not yet. My my Discovery 2 is down to like pretty low. But I should do that. That's a good one to do. TJ Arnold, $5 super chat. Matt is the best. Thank you, dude. This is my favorite bourbon channel. Thank you, dude. Sipping High West Campfire tonight, celebrating the Cincinnati Reds playoff berth. Ken Griffey Jr. Hell yeah. I just love me Griffey Jr. He used to be a Red. Freaking Griffey. Stupid injuries. Hey, the Cannon is in chat. Sorry I'm late. I was throwing axes and drinking beer. That sounds like a lot more fun than this, but not really, but sorta. Hey, Matt, you teased the stand-up comedy story. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you in a second. Heath Harvey says the rabbit hole they sent you I loved. Yeah, I can't wait to open that. Oral Hershiser. It ain't iffy if it's Griffey. Such a huge Griffey Jr. fan. Such a gigantic. All right, back to the tasting on this. Wow. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, whatever. Okay. Remember how I said the first time it went away and then came back? Second sip, it didn't go away. It stayed. It was like, let's take the pleasure roller coaster, shall we? The palate pleasure roller coaster. It goes tick. Then you drink it. It goes. The first time it went. This time it went. It was like it stayed there and then got crazier. I honestly don't know if this is the Old Forester 1920 or the Mayor Pingree, but whatever is in here is phenomenal. It's red fruits, more like red candy fruits, not necessarily like a raspberry or a thimbleberry, but more like if they turned those into candy and then set them on fire and then mix them with lots of alcohol. So what I'm getting here, so good. So stinking good. All right. Weird. When I go back to here, honestly, I'm going back to the first glass, and weirdly enough, I'm getting a young note. A bit of a young note, which is strange because I didn't get that in the first time. Huh. Oh, I just splashed myself in the eye. Aye. All right, here we go. Another hatch. This is really good. I like this a lot. This is like a bakery bread, like a fresh baked, some sort of like a muffin, like a breakfast muffin, like a cranberry muffin. They had burnt edges on it. It coats the mouth well. The finish is good. But unfortunately, for this glass, you really can't hold a candle to what's in here. whatever's in this glass is magnificent and makes me very happy. I have to say this. I haven't tried the Pingree. I haven't tried the Pingree in months. I would say, wow, when did I move to Connecticut? I moved to Connecticut in June 1st. So that means that I killed my last bottle of Pingree Black Label probably in April. So it's April to May, June, July, August, September. So I haven't tried Mayor Pingree Black Label in like 5 months. And this was a fresh crack, so I don't know what that brings to the table. So I don't know which one this was, but whatever's in here is fantastic. The nose you could smell for basically, you don't even have to drink. You can just smell this all day. One more sip, just to make sure. That's so weird because, man, it's weird. It tastes lower proof than the first glass. The first glass tasted way hotter. The second glass on the palate, the first time tasted much lower proof. Not much lower, but it tasted lower proof. But then it just flares up towards the end. Just flares up like a woo. Just fan-friggin-tastic, and I love it. So let's see. Shit. I'm guessing that this must be the one I liked. Did I mix them up? I don't think so. Yeah. All right. So the winner is this glass. I put the 1920 in glass A because apparently it's better than most bourbons in its weight class. I put Mayor Pingree Black Label in B. So if this glass says B, it's Pingree. If it says A, it's 1920. And honestly, I'm not sure what it is. And that's the total honest truth. It could go either way. Like I said, I haven't tasted Pingree in a long time, but let's do it. Let's see. Do we have a new champion? The winner and new champion, light heavyweight champion, it's Mayor Pingree Black Label, and it was friggin' technical knockout, 1 minute 35 seconds into the very first round, ground and pound, beat down. This is amazing stuff. Honestly, it sucks because I know that not everybody will be able to see this bottle ever, but this is what happens when you get a very skilled blender blending something that they source. Like, there's a lot of MGP stuff out there. And okay, so let's say this too. The youngest barrel in this blend is 7 years. So there's older stuff in here as well. But holy crap, like a neck pour also. Friggin' wow. What a crazy whiskey. And I'm so happy I opened it tonight in front of 251 concurrent viewers. All friggin' amazing people. Love you guys all so much. I don't know. I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty stoked. I don't know what else to say. Tonight's been a lot of fun. Tonight has been so much fun. I'm super thrilled that we did this. Next week on the live. Okay, well, first of all, Tuesday, new video. Friday, new video. And then next Friday night, live stream. I think that I have some more blinds coming. But if not, I'll put something together. Maybe I'll have my kids pick out stuff again. Who knows? That's always fun. Whiskey Rye the Bourbon Guy says 7K. Way to go, Porter. I can't believe it. Can't friggin' believe it. 7K. Chasing Majors. MGP is all right with me for everyday drinking. Dude, some stuff is just phenomenal. So crazy how good stuff can be when you find the right stuff. So good. Heath Harvey says, I feel like the 1920 lost. The 1920 is so good, though. So good. All right. Well, we're going to call it a night tonight. There's still 241 people in here. I love each and every single one of you from the bottom of my borderline enlarged heart. You are all amazing. You're all fantastic. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're less than, like, I can only read so many comments, and now like that I'm used to there being 60 people in chat, and now there's 250 people in chat. So I miss stuff and I can't see everything, and I feel bad because I want to tell I want to read every comment out loud. I want to tell each and every single one of you that I love you, and I want to give you all a gigantic Matt Porter hug, and the deepest, huggiest hugs I can give. But unfortunately, I can't. So please, if I missed your comment, forgive me. I love you so much. You're all amazing. If you super chatted tonight, thank you. If you're a patron, friggin' thank you. If you ordered t-shirts, thank you. If you're going to be on the Bardstown Bourbon Company live stream where I win the World's Top Whiskey Taster Championship, friggin' thank you. Dang it. Tonight's been a good night. This past week has been a good week. The past month has been a month I've never thought would ever happen in a million years. We went from 2,000 subscribers to 7,000 subscribers in like 5 weeks. 2 to 7 in 5 weeks. What the hell? Other than thank you. And I missed a super chat. $20 from Jeff Meager. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're the most okayest. Thanks, Lyle. Friggin' love it. 250 likes. I don't know what to say other than today has been fantastic. I hope each and every one of you come back next week, next Friday, 10 p.m. If you haven't hit the bell notification, make sure to hit the bell notification. It just lets you know when I go live. Blibbity, 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 blah. Tell a friend. Tell a mother. Tell a wife. Whatever you got to do. It's been awesome. Can't say it enough, but thank you all so much. My name is Matt. This is ADHD with, the stand-up story, says Kristen Flores. You'd literally hit me right before I left. I was in the middle of my outro, bro. But I owe you that. Jeez, you're right. Wow, that was me leaving and then me realizing that I needed to tell a story. Holy crap. All right, I'll tell a story real quick. Lyle says, how do I convince my wife to let me drive up from Florida to Bardstown on November 14th? Tell her that they are giving away 25, 24 karat gold diamond rings for people with the first name starting with a random letter. And then on November 12th, you say they just said that the letter is L. And holy shit, it's worth the drive. Could be worth thousands of dollars. So might as well do it. Matt Ball, I'm late. Love you. I love you too, dude. Tell the story. Okay, well, so this happened probably a couple of years ago. I just got Trev Wilson already planning my trip to Bardstown for November 14th for information. Hell yes. From what I understand, they're not going to let a studio audience in the building for because COVID, and man, COVID sucks. But I say we tailgate the shit out of it. Just let it rip. Let Bardstown know that I need to win this shit. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so Ben Elkhorn says, I'm coming on November 14th. Hell yes. maybe we should start a Facebook event for November 14th to see who's coming. That's a cool thing. Trev, you do enough all the time, but is that something we could do where if there's like a Facebook event for, you know how they do like coming, interested, invited, blah blah blah. What, if not, then I'll do it. I don't give a living shit about coming inside, but I'll be in the parking lot all damn day. Oh my god, Trev, that's hilarious. I'll stand out there, the big sign with Matt's face on it. You guys make me want to cry. Like, dude, you guys are the best. Holy crap. Literally make me, jeez. Anyway, stand-up story. A couple years ago, I was living in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and there was like something called the UP's Got Talent. The Upper Peninsula's Got Talent. And they said, basically go to this casino, and it's a talent show. And then the winner of each basically talent show, like they placed you inside of there's like a week's worth of talent shows. So they put you on a talent show. And then if you won that talent show, you would go to perform at the state fair. And then the winner got some sort of prize. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. But I was like, you know what? I want to try stand-up comedy for the first time in my life at this UP's Got Talent show. And I actually posted the link to this video on my Patreon page a long time ago. So if you're a Patreon member, you can go back and watch this terrible, terrible thing unfold. So I get to the venue. Actually, I asked Matt needs to go on AGT. What the hell is AGT? I don't know what that is. Anyway, so I get the time off work when I was driving a bus, and my wife and I go to this casino, and we go inside, and I was like, "Yeah, hey, I'm Matt. I'm here for the competition," and the people were like, "Okay." So I'll put you on the list, and when we're ready to just sit nearby, and we'll call you up when we're ready for you. And I was like, that's cool, thanks. And then the last second, the person who signed me in was like, you're doing comedy, right? And I said, yeah. And she said, well, we've had a few other comedians before you, and their acts weren't exactly like appropriate. So make sure that your act is appropriate for a state fair. Like, make sure it's, and I was like, oh my God. So I went and I sat back down with my wife at this table, and I was like, I don't know, like the jokes that I had, this isn't going to work. Like I already had planned out this entire set of jokes, and now they're telling me that I need to like not be dirty at all. And I was like, son of a bitch. Like my original act wasn't that dirty, but at the same time, they said you must be clean, pretty much. And so I sat there at this table, just shaking, because I didn't know what the hell I was going to do anymore. Like I knew that what I was about to, like what I originally was going to say, wasn't like dirty, but it could be like controversial. Who knows? But anyway, they called me to the stage, and I went up there. For the first time in my life, I got a microphone stand. I had no idea how to use a stand with a microphone in it. And I just started telling cat jokes. Literally started telling cat jokes. After 5 musicians played their guitars and sang songs. I was the only stand-up comedian. Nobody in the audience was prepared for stand-up comedy. Everybody was prepared for Iris by Goo Goo Dolls, and all I could do was just say, I told a cat joke. Nobody laughed, and I said, I had a feline you weren't going to laugh at that. And I got a couple chuckles, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, I got a couple chuckles out of the feline joke. Oh boy. And it went super bad. really. I did not win. The woman who won actually sang a song really, really well, and then she made a very dirty joke. I can't remember the joke offhand, but it was something about like how her husband like can really drive home something deep or something like that. I can't remember. But I lost to a woman who sang a song really well and made a very dirty joke. And I failed really bad. And if you're a Patreon member, go way back. Go way back. And I posted a link to that YouTube video where I bombed super hard. Super hard. Oh my gosh. Please tell a cat joke. You know, it was the joke. Okay. Now we're getting to we're going too far, but the joke was something like it was something like I was reading the news and there have been people who are self-identifying as other things. Like men are self-identifying as women and women are self-identifying as men. And I literally read a news article, which is not a lie, and it said that a woman was self-identifying as a cat. And I like my first thought was like her landlord would be pissed off because there's no cats allowed in the apartment, right? Like there's no cats allowed there. Nobody laughed at that at all. Then there was a million other cat jokes after that nobody laughed at either. So I gave that up after the first time for sure. Dang, that day clearly cut deep. Heal up, buddy. We love you. Just search in Patreon for Stand. It comes up. It was pretty bad. I know what I'm watching after this. It was, jeez, it was bad. It was like, could I do it again? I don't know. It'd be fun to do again. I just sit in front of people talking about whiskey, I think, probably. All right, we're out of here for the night. We're out of here. I'm a bourbon that self-identifies as a rye because I'm a spicy ADHD whiskey. The singing dirty joke lady won't be in Bardstown. I got to nail that. I got to do so good. All right. All right, everybody. We've been here long enough. My name, December 7th, 2019 post. Yeah, they're on top of it. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on trying new things like stand-up comedy and failing at them, and then telling everybody about it later on and embarrassing yourself for sure. Good night. See you next week. Same time, same place, same channel. Let's friggin' do it. The training continues. Friggin' America.